So welcome to Pilates. First, just rock around the floor, just feel nice and comfortable and just push your feet down into the ground. Just test out your balance points and just make yourself feel nice and relaxed. And just start to control your breathing just a little bit, so it's gentle breaths in and long, slow, smooth breaths out. Remember, it's good to test your balance. A little bit of overbalance is good too, just makes the body react. And now we're going to bring ourselves into a middle position where we're not rocked forwards, we're not rocked back. We're nice and stable of our hips. And our feet are going to be in Pilates stance, so we want feet hip distance apart. And as we breathe in and then out, we take our shoulders back and down and just stand nice and tall and relaxed. Just concentrate on that breathing. On your next breath out, we're going to draw in our tummy 30%. And we're going to keep it held there. Keep breathing. On your next breath out, just pull up your pelvic floor a little bit too. Keep the breathing smooth. Shrug back your shoulders again, stand tall, then stand taller. Now very, very gently, we're going to breathe in as we squat there and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Very smooth breaths. Push the arms up, stretch out the shoulder girdle, smooth down, smooth back. This next time, as we push up, we're going to drop the right arm down. We're going to take ourselves across, nice easy side bend. Feel the stretch up the lengthened side. And as we come across, we're going to stand tall at the top. Take the shoulders back and down again. Other hand comes up, take it over, very, very smooth. Two more to either side, but watch the hand as it comes down now. We're going to watch, we're going to swap the hand up. Watch it all the way up, gently across. Keep your mind relaxed. Keep the breathing smooth. Easy breathing. Now this time, when the other hand comes up, we're going to keep it at the top. Bring it up to join it. We're going to turn the palms of our hands up towards the ceiling and just push up as if you're lifting something up. Then smoothly down. And as we lower, we're going to squat to the front. Nice and relaxed. Easy up. Shoulder blades come back. Breath in and breath out as you come down into the squat position. Just like sitting back onto a chair. Hold for a moment or two, just feel that little bit of tension in your legs. Easy up. Turn the hands back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Really feel that stretch across the chest. Breath out as you come forwards. Back. One more, then change. And down. Easy back. Squeeze the shoulders. Then we're back into side bends, but this time as the hand goes down, the other hand's going to lift with it. Just keep that spine moving, a little bit of spine flexibility kicking in. Top hand comes around this time. We're going to squat, easy up onto our toes. Push up, test that point of balance, relax your mind, easy back down, and we're just going to mix these moves up now. Add a second squat. Both hands circle up, right the way up to the ceiling. Palms turn upwards. Just push up and just test that point of balance for a few moments. Make it feel that you're wobbling a little bit. If you wobble, that's good. You're making your body work. Very smooth. Nice, smooth, continuous movements. Hands are going to come down to the side. We're going to shrug our shoulders back. We're going to stand tall. I'm going to stand taller still. And we're going to lift this part of your head up to the ceiling. Shoulders come back. Make sure your pelvic floor is lifted. Make sure your tummy's held in and stay tall with it. Give your shoulder blades an extra squeeze. Now very smoothly, we're going to roll the point of our chin into this little hollow at the top of our collarbone. But we're going to keep our trunk nice and flat. Very smoothly. It's a breath in, breath out, head comes down, head rolls forwards. Just feel that stretch. Easy back up. Same again. Breath in, breath out. Remember, breathe out, empty your chest cavity. Breathe in at the bottom, a little bit difficult, but try and breathe in. And head comes back, and we're going to add now that shoulder pull backwards into it. So we're going to standing really tall, almost artificially tall, with the top of our head lifted back. Then smooth again, we roll chin forwards, head forward, and back up. This next time, as we roll down, we're going to roll forwards. Take your shoulders forwards, just let your hands hang. So hands are going to come down. Just to comfort point, probably about your knee height or a little bit lower. Feel that stretch, it's a nice round back. And when we come back to the top, I'm going to shrug back. We're going again, so head rolls down, shoulders roll forwards. Hands roll down. Remember, nice round back, and you control the lift as you come back up. At the top, check your breathing's good. Hold that tummy in. Stay tall. And now we're really going to start to mix up the moves we've done up to now. We're just warming up, stretching through. This time as we roll up, we're going to lift one hand up, introduce that side bend again. And you can take both arms at once or one at a time, it doesn't really matter which. Back around to the middle position. Reintroduce that squat. Back up, just introduce that little bit of a lift and a push up. Easy down again. Squat's going to come. Back to the stand. Shoulder blades come back and down. Straight in with the chin tuck. Roll the body forward. Engage that spine, engage those muscles. Feel how comfortable it is now as you move. And just keep those stretches going. We've got about another minute, but we're really going to mix these moves up now. That's just a single side bend, followed by a squat, followed by a roll down. But just make sure that each side gets the same attention, the same moves, on each side. Hands come to the top, other hand joins it. We're going to push up and we're going to go from here straight down into a squat. Hands forwards, hands back. Stay relaxed, keep the breathing good, and very, very comfortably now. Just take a little bit of the effort out of it. We're starting to exit this phase of the session, so the moves now are a lot more relaxed, body's a lot warmer, and we're a lot more in control. This time, squeeze the shoulder blades back. We're going for 2 more squats, but they're very relaxed. And we're going to take the arms back just a touch, just to stretch out. So this time as we go forwards, we're taking the arms back, really stretching. Before we come once more to the top, easy up on your toes, very comfortable down, and up we come. At the top this time, we're going to push up. We're going to bring our hands in down by our sides. We're going to take a good breath in. On the breath out, we're going to take our shoulders back and down. Run your fingertips down the seams of your pants. Up at the top, just control your breathing. Stand tall, feel good about yourself. Then on your next breath out, just relax a little bit and just give yourself a little bit of a shake. Movement of your legs, shake off your fingers, and relax just before the next phase when we'll do some floor work. A couple of real Pilates classics coming here. The first one we're going to do is a body brace, but just for now, get yourself laid on the floor and rock yourself around so you're nice and comfortable. Just make it so you're comfortable. Kick your feet off, scrunch your ankles, do whatever you need to do. And just stretch off. Now from here, very gently, we're going to slide one foot out so we're nice and long. Second foot goes out nice and long. And we're going to stretch our body out from the base of our skull all the way down, nice straight line, down your tail to your tailbone, out through your feet. Shoulders are back and down, just rest nice and neatly on your shoulder blades. And hands, for now, just relaxed on the floor. We're going to take a breath in. And on the breath out, we're going to pull our tummy in 30% down towards the floor. So scoop it down towards where ribcage meets spine and hold it in about 30%. The idea is that you go nice and flat all the way down this portion of your body. Next breath in, just hold it for a moment. Then on your breath out, I want you to pull up your pelvic floor again, just by 30%. So you're going to squeeze your pelvic floor in. And your bum cheeks, give them just a little bit of a squeeze, 10 to 20%. Keep breathing, don't forget to breathe. Very gently now, we're going to turn the palms of our hands in towards our thighs and lengthen our arms down the side of our body so we're in a body brace. Take a breath in. And on the breath out, push those fingertips down, squeeze your tummy and give your bum cheeks a right good squeeze. No other description, just give them a really good squeeze, nice and tight. Feel that brace, feel the tummy working. Very, very gently now, relax off. So we're going to relax everything except for pelvic control and your tummy. We're going to keep them in about 20 to 30%. Have a little bit of a shake. Breath comes in again. On the breath out, just reset that tummy and turn your feet this time so toes point up towards the ceiling. So you can see my feet actually come in and up. That's what we're going for. Keep the body nice and long. Keep the breathing in, hold that tummy in. Palms are going to turn down to the side of your pants again. We're going to take a breath in. And on the breath out, we're going to push our fingertips down the seams of our pants towards our ankles. And we're going to brace our body. So squeeze your bum cheeks, squeeze your pelvic floor in. Draw your toes in towards your shins. Really feel that your body's working nice and hard. On the next breath out, very slow. Let the tension out, just like a football deflating slowly. So it's a big breath in. And on the breath out, nice and long, we're going to relax, 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 all the way down. Big breath comes in now. Long breath out. Turn that brace back on. So we're really squeezing our tummy in. We're pushing away from our body with our heels. Our head stretching, our neck stretching, our shoulders are working, our arms are working. Everything is working like mad inside your body. Keep that brace. Very, very gently now. Breath in. Long breath out. Down to the relaxed position. So we're going to take it down. Keep it nice and relaxed. And just have a little bit of a shake. From here, take a breath in. On the breath out, very slowly, we're going to draw one foot in towards our bum. And we're going to pause there. Just make sure your breathing's good. Draw your tummy again. On your next breath out, we're going to drag the other foot in, but make sure it's done under control. So you're trying to make it as smooth as you can as it moves in towards your body. It might catch on your mat like mine just did, but we're going to bring that foot in to match the other one. From here, have a quick look at your knees. And just make sure they're a few inches apart, about the size of a grapefruit apart between your knees. And they're going to stay there like that. But now we're going to draw our feet in a little bit further so you can, just to say, touch the back of your heels with your fingers, just to say. I'm going to teach a couple of options on this one. If you're new to this one, the option we're going to do is raise our hands to the ceiling and push our fingertips up, keeping our head on the floor so that our tummy locks on. So in this position, it's a push and up we come. Then when you need to rest, we take a breath in again, and on the breath out, we take our hands down. If you've done a little bit of Pilates before, next option is that we can take our hands up and we're going to lift our head and our shoulders slightly and lift our fingertips up towards the ceiling. So stick with the level you're good at. When you're ready, down we come and repeat. So option one again. Option one is hands come up, fingertips push forwards, and you can just to say feel that your tummy locks on as you push up. Option two is you can keep one foot raised and still do the lifts. Option three is that you can raise both feet, hands come up, and you can go for the same lift. But remember, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it because I don't want hate mail tomorrow. Really, really concentrate on what's good for you and what works for you. So you can hear my voice is juddering just a bit because my body's under load. So just keep it nice and smooth. And if you're raising your feet, whenever you want to, you can take one foot down or the second foot down and just reset yourself for the exercise. Looking very, very good on the screen, this, really good. Now remember, when you've got your feet raised, you want to keep that tummy in and your back will soften against the mat. And ideally, you want your foot the same height as your knee. So try not to lift it up towards the ceiling. We want to try and avoid this. We want knees roughly same height as feet. Ideally as well, knees just over hips, and we can bring it in here. So go for what works for you. Don't overdo it, because there's another little bit to come to this. And remember, take those feet down when you need to, and you can rest in this position. We're going for about another minute and a half with this exercise, and I want you to make it as smooth as you possibly can. So your lifts are going to be smooth. Effort-wise, it'll be about 50 to 60% effort, so you don't really want to be overtaxing yourself with it, because it's about movement, this move. And if you want to just mix it up, so sometimes feet on the floor, sometimes 1 foot raised. But all the time, stay under control, even when you lower the foot down and raise the foot. That forms part of the exercise. So it's smooth as you can. Great way to test out your abs. Deep seated abs working here. No mirror muscles, good functional abs. Keep it smooth. If you can see yourself on the screen as well, just check out feet roughly the same height. It's a great way to exercise because you can check yourself out. We're going for about another 20 seconds of this. So I want you to make the exercise just a little bit easier for yourself, so that we're not just crashing out of this. And everything now is nice and smooth. Now very gently, just count down 5 seconds in your head and just bring yourself back down to a rest position. And when you're down, just have a little bit of a shake off. Kick your legs off, shake your hands, whatever you want to do. And then when you're ready, we're going to slide 1 foot out nice and smooth. Then we're going to slide the second foot out nice and smooth. Hands come down the side just like we did before. And just make sure your body's nice and straight. So you might need to wriggle and jiggle, that's okay. Nice and straight, head in line. From here, take a breath in. On the breath out, draw your tummy in too, 30%. Hold that tummy nice and flat. We're going to lift our hands up towards the ceiling again. Gentle stretch of the shoulders. Then we're going to take them back behind our head. Imagine you're holding a football. They're going all the way back, same speed, the same height from the floor as each other. Don't let your back arch, hold that tummy in. Push the ball out now, just to your stretch point. Very, very gently, we're going to bring it forwards and we're going to put that football back down on our lap. Nice and gently now, we're going to push the ball down our legs, then roll back down to the shoulders and hands come over again. Very smooth. Hold that tummy in. Keep the back nice and stable. Remember, no back arch. I'm obsessed about back arches, so no back arches. Hands come up and over. And it's a gentle push down the legs again. Easy back down. Oh, looking good. Easy back. There's a slight difference coming now. As we come over our chest, we're going to keep one hand pointing to the ceiling, nice and straight. The other one's going to come down to the side of our body, and we're going to stretch the fingers out and work the shoulder joint. So it wants to be in line with your body, your shoulder, not there, just down here. Other hand up, that finger pushes, easy back up to the top, match them back up, other hand goes down, stretch that arm out to the side, hands come back up, and they're going to go forwards again. Just push down the legs. Relax as you roll back down, but keep control. Empty your mind, just let the flow happen. Passing over your chest again. One arm's going to come down to the side. Keep the other arm stretched towards the ceiling so you're under control with it. And easy back up. Excellent. Looking really good on camera. So, don't forget, tummy stays in, pelvic floor stays in. Those feet are nicely stretched out at the end, stretched towards shins. Back doesn't arch, and we're stretching out the shoulder girdle as much as is comfortable and no more. We've really got to go for comfort, or we've really got to go for control. Next time you pass the top, both arms are going to lower. So you'll lower down into this big crucifix position, just hold it. Keep the tummy in. Whenever you're ready, it's not me, it's you. Whenever you're ready, it's easy back up to the top. Good stuff. Hand goes forwards. Push down the legs. Easy back. Both hands go to the side this time. There's a change coming now. So we're going to keep the body locked out in this nice straight position, but a little bit of brain training. Sometimes we're going to take one hand to the side and one hand behind our head. And back up it comes. Sometimes we're going to take two hands behind our head. Leave one there. Take the other one up and take that out to the side. Then the other hand might come up. So what I want you to do is mix up the movements of the hands now. You choose which direction they go in. sometimes one hand might go forward towards your lap, the other might go behind your head. And sometimes, here's the tricky bit, one hand might continue going forwards whilst the other one moves and then goes out to the side. So just go wherever the movement you want to do, but just make the movements happen. Just stay under control, don't overthink it, just let the movements happen. And if you're wondering where to put your hands next, just go for it. Next little bit, next time when you find yourself with hands up in the air, we're going to slide one foot in, then the second foot in. We're going to lift one foot up, and we're going to do those same arm moves, because this will test your tummy a bit. But you stay in control of the moves. And it'll feel a little bit odd because your body's not used to responding in these ways. After 2 or 3, as smooth as you can, we're going to swap the feet. And if you're feeling brave enough, swap the feet mid-movement. So we're really testing the mind here. About another 20 seconds. So just feel the movements taking place. Nice and smooth. Looking good. Remember, it doesn't matter if you feel like your arms and legs aren't coordinated. It doesn't matter. Very gently now, we're going to bring both feet down. We're going to put our hands on our lap, and we're just going to reach forward so we can stretch our arms out. So just push your fingertips up towards the top of your knees and stretch your arms out. Turn the thumbs up, just slide your hands up the side of your legs as well, just stretch your arms back out there. And very, very gently, we're going to roll across onto one side. And we're going to rock our hips backwards and forwards. So give your hips a really good rock just to loosen up the base of your back a little bit. Then very gently, we're going to roll across onto our fronts as if we're going to do plank. We're not. No, we're not. From here, just have a good shake of your bum so you can loosen your back up and kick your legs off a bit. We just want to loosen up. We're going to come up to all fours. If any of you have problems with wrists, just adjust your hand position, or alternatively just go down to the floor. But from here, we're going to come into an all fours position if we can. So you want your knees under your hips, nice straight line. Try not to go backwards or forwards. We just want here. Your hands under shoulders, again, nice straightish line. And your hands are about shoulder width apart, your knees about hip width apart, and your feet, just relax them on the mat. You can put your toes down, put tops of feet down, whichever. From here, draw your tummy in, and keep breathing. Now I want you to get in a position where your tummy's held in 30%. So next time, just make sure you've got 30% control in your tummy, so it's in 3 out of 10. And from there, we're going to suck up our pelvic floor 30% too. And you'll find in this position your bum cheeks squeeze. That's all right. Very, very gently now, we're going to tip our tailbone up towards the ceiling. So we get a little bit of movement here on this portion. So we're going to tip our tailbone up, but we're going to keep looking down at the mat. And we're going to stay looking down at the mat, shoulders locked, as we take our tailbone under and tuck it underneath. So you're now tucking your tailbone down towards the floor. Then we're taking it back. We're really loosening backs off of this. Very, very smooth. Nice and smooth. So it's tailbone under, tailbone back, so you can feel that back loosen. From here, really extend your head out. Think of a tortoise, so your head's going to go forwards. And now, as we took our tailbone under, we're going to arch our back more and tuck our head down. So we're having a really good stretch. Then when we come forwards, head extend to the front. Look along the floor in front of you. Check the skirting board opposite. And then look up the wall so your back arches down slightly. That's good. That's looking really good, people. Just reverse that again. So we've got all the movement kicking in on the spine. We're going to do another couple more in each direction. And again, keep that movement flowing. If you need to, you can take your hands down, your elbows down the ground, and still get a similar movement, but you won't get as big a range. Very easy now. We're going to come back to this middle position. So you want a nice straight back. Rather than bum up, a bum under, you want a nice straight back from the base of your skull all the way down to your tailbone. And you can see me, I'll run downhill. That's okay. Downhill's good. But try not to have an arch in your back here. We're nice and flat, or as flat as we can be. Take a breath in. On the breath out, really brace your back firm, squeeze your bum cheeks. Then keeping your body as still as you possibly can, even across the shoulders, we're going to lift one hand and push it forwards. Then we're going to draw it back in. Put it back down purposefully. Feel that brace. Next breath comes in. Next breath goes out. We're going to lift and push forwards. Ease it back in. And repeat. Most important thing is keep control of your trunk. If you need to, you can take your bum back a little bit, and that takes some of the weight out of your arms and makes it just a little bit easier. That's okay. So it's lifted and extended. Next little bit, in this position, stay braced, hold that tummy in, try and avoid a back arch, as smoothly as you can. We're going to take one foot out the back, but try not to tip your bum. You don't want to be tipping over or down, that's sounding bossy there, but just keep it nice and level and smooth along the floor. Then ease it back in, slide the foot out, keep it nice and level. Good stuff. And take it back in when you're ready. If you're new to Pilates or haven't been for a while, we're going to do corners. So you might do, this is the fast version, don't do this fast. Left hand, right hand, left foot, right foot. If you've been before and want to challenge yourself a little bit more, we're going to do opposite corners. So left hand and right foot will go out. And hold that brace. Then easy back in and change across. Remember, try not to tip your bum up to the ceiling. Nice and straight. And for those who've played before, you can keep that brace and we'll take both out in a line in the air. Keep that tummy in, keep that breathing good. Back in we come. Very, very smooth. And we're going to mix it up now with those cat stretches we did. So we've got angry cat. Check the wall opposite. Smooth back to the centre. Easy reaches. Very, very smooth. So your tummy's working really, really hard here. Your shoulders are working too. And the last little bit of hard work for today is coming. After your next stretches, so we do cat stretches, we're coming back to the middle position. And we're going to do some easy head touches, lying dog press ups. We're going to take our bum back, our elbows down, and we're going to touch the mat with our head before we come back up to the top position. Bit of a shake, stretch if you want to, then smooth as you can, we're back down into these little press ups. They're very gentle. We're just resetting the shoulder blades, just making the arms work a little bit more. One more. Next time you're at the top, we're going to pause there. We're going to walk our hands back and we're going to kneel forwards and push our hips forwards so we can stretch our hips and turn our shoulders back too. Then just relax, roll that chin down, just like we did at the start, roll that chin down, back down to the mat. Hands come on the mat, give your bum a shake. Hands drag in again, then we're going to lift, hips push forwards, shoulders come back and just stretch off. So we're really stretching out the front of the hip girdle. You'll feel the stretch kicking up the front here. So it's a good stretch. Easy back down. We're going to walk our hands forwards, stretch all the way back. And if you want to, you can drop your elbows and your head down. But we're stretching out the arms nice and long. We're going to turn our thumbs up towards the ceiling. Push our fingertips out. Nice and long. Then smoothly, elbows come down. Have a wag of the dog's tail. Really loosen that back off. And then just kick off your legs. Just to make sure that they're nice and loose. And turn your ankles, stretch your toes, do whatever you need to do. We're going to bring our hands back. Now just be careful standing up because we've actually been on the floor for quite a while now. Hands come beside knees. We're going to rock back onto balls of feet. Make sure your breathing's good. Very, very gently now. we're going to stand up, and just like we did before, we're going to unravel. We're going to come to the top and take our shoulders back, our hands to the front, just for that stretch off, and then just relax and have a little bit of a shimmy and a shake, just so that the blood flows. We don't want any nasty accidents, so just make sure the blood flows. Shake your feet out, shake your fingertips too. Looking good here. It's like a 70s disco. This is great. Going to come back to the middle now. We're going to take a big breath in and shrug our shoulders back and stand really tall and feel really good about yourself. We're going to end similar to how we started. So it's a breath in and a breath out. A breath in, breath out. Breath in again, breath out. And we'll do one more because we can. Breath in, breath out. This time at the top, we're going to push up and breathe in. We're going to breathe out as our hands come round the sides. Big breath out. We're going to breathe in as we scoop up the air upside the rib cage. And we're going to push our hands forwards and push all life's negatives out. Dump them on the floor. Breath in, breath out. On the way down, have a shimmy to shake, bit of jazz hands. At the bottom, check all moving parts. And hey, give yourselves a clap. Well done, people. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining.